Hi everyone, welcome back to Simple Linux Learning and hope everyone is doing good. Today we are going to learn about some of the basic but powerful Linux commands that we are going to use in future for automation and scripting. So, so without any further delay, let's start with today's session. So first we are going to see briefly about Linux file hierarchy structure. It is called FHS. So FHS defines the directory structure and content of directory in Linux or Unix operating system. So every Unix operating systems or operating system like Unix will have a FHS structure and it is defined by Linux Foundation. So we will see one of root directory or main directory. So whenever we create any files, folders or any directories, it will be always will be in a root directory itself. So we can say that root directory is top level directory. So when we see in a root directory, we will not have permission to create any subdirectories in a root directory. So let's go to the our next slide and see what are the default subdirectories are there. So these are the some of the basic subdirectories that we can see in Linux operating system. So we will go one by one through all of them. Let's go to the git bash terminal and see in root directory. So root directory, we can do like cd forward slash. We will go to the root directory and we can use pwd command to check. So this we can see that it is a root directory. So when we do list of altr to list all subdirectories, we can see these are the subdirectories like user, bean, devs, etc, tmp and prop. So since we are checking on git bash, we are not able to see all the subdirectories that we have listed here. So I will show you it in the one of the Linux EC2 instance that I am using on AWS. So let's connect to that. So we will use this command to connect to the EC2 instance. We are going to see in future videos how to create a EC2 instance of all this in AWS training. So no need to worry about this right now. Okay, so I'm getting this error. Let's troubleshoot it. First we have to go to the this file path. Okay. So we need to change the permission of this file. Okay. So now we can connect to the EC2 instance. Yes. Okay, so we are inside the EC2 instance. Here we can see EC2 underscore, sorry, EC2 hyphen user is the username and this is the IP address. Okay, let's see what is there in a root directory. So we will like, sorry for that. So we'll do cd slash. So to go to the root directory, here we are in a root directory. We can do pwd and check. Yes, we are in a root directory. So we'll list all the files. So here we can see that many files like srv, media, local, esbin, library 64. These are the by default directories that are in under a root directory. So what I want to show is that we don't have permission to create any directory in this root directory. So let's try that. So see, we are not able to create directory in the root directory, we are getting this error. So to create any directory in sub root directory, we should have special permission. We need to use a super user, and how we can do that we will see in upcoming videos. So these are the subdirectories present in a root directory, and we can see that these are the functions or contents we have in that subdirectory. So in slash bin, these are the essential command binaries which stores all executable commands. So whenever we execute any shell script commands, they are stored in bin directory. So let's go to the bin directory. So first we will exit from EC2 instant and go to the git bash. This exit will log out from us. We can clear the window. Now go to the root directory in git bash. So here we can see that our bin directory. We can go to the slash bin. So we can do list of all files. So it will take some time, sorry for that. So here we can see that exe files are nothing but executive files. So this vim.exe file will useful in editing the files. So mv will move the file. Nano is also like vim. So like this, all the commands that we execute our in SSH or terminal, they are executed from slash bin directory. So another directory is like slash dev directory, which will hold all the device files. Like whenever we mount any external device, it will create one folder for that. It is like just used by a internal operating system. So we don't have any kind of permissions. We have permission to check into it. We cannot modify it like that. So in slash boot directory, we have all the bootloader files which are used by operating system when we reboot our system. So in important directory is slash home. So slash home directory will contain all the files that we create in our local machine or on. So we can go there. So currently we are in home directory. So we can see that we are here and we can see all the files we have created. So let's clear this window and move to the another part. So sys and temp and user. User is like for another users. So no need to worry about. So let's go to the main part of today's discussion, date commands. So date command will provide us a system current date and time. So we will see that date when we enter date and enter. So we are see today's Friday, July 15, 10:15 IST. That is the local time. So we can use date function for creating dynamic file names or use it in any other functions. So if you want to check about what this date function is and how we can use, we can get help / help. This will provide all the information about date function. So see here, some of reference like date plus percentage %a will provide abbreviated week day name like Fri for Friday, Sun for Sunday, and percentage %a will give a weekday name in a long width. So it will give a Sunday or Friday, and all this part we can go through it for learning another purpose. So let's see how we can use a date function to get all this format. Let's clear it. Go to our slides. We can check here date hyphen date equal to 067022. So basically we are assigning this value to the date. So we can see. So when we do date function, it is like July 15, but when we do assign that value, then we are going with June 7. So this can act as a variable. So next is like date percentage. If you want to get format in the format of year, month and day, so we can execute this command. So see, year is the 2022, month is 07 and day is 15. So these are the all things we can see. So now what we want to do, we need to check from where we are executing these commands. Okay, so let's clear it. So let's do this. We want to get only date in a date format, so we can use capital D. So we can get today's date in only date format. So if you want to get only day part of which day is today, so we can do like percentage capital A. So today is Friday. So if you want to get a date in format of integers, we can like do this date plus percentage D percentage M percentage capital Y. Capital Y will provide the whole year. So we can do that 15/07/2022. So the question is, why are we doing this? So in a real life project scenarios, we want to create dynamic files and assign the date value to identify those files. So we can do like this. We can create a one temp or test file. We'll do echo, sorry, hi there, this is test file created today. So file name will be like test underscore date plus percentage D percentage M and percentage file. So let's see what happens. So this has created one file. Let's see list of A and test underscore all. Okay, so we did the file is not created yet, so we have to do like, sorry for that. We need to assign the variable. We can do like percentage A percentage, sorry, percentage D percentage M and percentage capital Y dot txt. So let's see if this file is generated. So here we can see that file name is created for today's. So this was the file created today. We can see the date format like alias -ltr and test underscore. So we can see July 15. This was the file created recently. So we can see that we can use this test function for as a variable to get a dynamic file names or assign any date value in a script execution. So these are the functions we can check. So another is date commands. We have seen. Now we go to the navigation commands. Navigation commands are used to navigate along the directories. We know that like we have used cd and pwd command. A cd command is used to change the directory and pwd command is to get the directory current directory path. So we have this basic command. So when you do cd slash, you will go to the root directory. When you do only cd, then you can go to the home directory, and cd dot dot, you will go to the parent directory or previous directory. Let's see what is mean that. So go to the cd downloads first. So when you do pwd, you can see that the path is like this one. What will happen if we do cd dot dot? Then let's check. So now, so we went one directory behind to the previous directory. So downloads is a child directory of this one of our parent directory. So we can do that, check on that. So this is how we can navigate to the previous directory with the cd dot dot. So to check about all what cd command does, we can always do like cd slash slash help. We can get help like this cd command is used to change the current directory, the default directory value, like that. You can always check on it. So let's clear the window to avoid confusion. So we checked on navigation. So I today we are going to just learn about. Today we've seen only about some basic like what is state commands and what is navigation commands. We learned about what is FHS system and basic infill directories uh, and navigation commands. So hope everyone enjoyed this video. So thank you all for watching the video, and please like and subscribe the channel. Happy learning.